Let's just like give a what is the divine feminine? How would
Okay.
you define that? And starting there.
Yeah, like I said, she is everything. And
Yeah.
so the divine feminine, well, first off, the divine feminine isn't separate from the divine masculine, that they are, they can't, we live in a dualistic world where we want to label everything and compartmentalize everything and separate everything so that we can better understand it. However, the divine masculine and divine feminine are part of a whole. It's just that the divine feminine um, over millennia has been viewed as not as powerful or as important as the divine masculine, which is totally false because they can't, one cannot exist without the other. And um, so the divine feminine, when I say that she is everything, I'm saying that from my perspective as a Tantra yoga lineage teacher, because in the Tantra yoga tradition and many other yoga traditions, see the divine feminine as the Shakti, as the energy of everything. Everything that you see, taste, touch, smell, feel is an expression of the divine feminine because she is the power of creation and creativity.
Mm.
She is what manifests this world that we are able to live in and experience. And so, and the divine masculine is consciousness, is the stillness, is the awareness that we need in order for the divine feminine to create. And so she really is everything. And unfortunately, the Western perspective, I'm not going to say unfortunately, the Western perspective is that the divine feminine is very receptive, almost passive, and hidden, where the masculine is seen as, the visible and the what is productive. And because it's visible and productive, and because we're human beings and we associate value with what we can see and taste and touch and produce, there's this idea that the masculine is better in the Western perspective, and that the receptivity, the what's hidden for the divine feminine is seen as less than, because we can even see this in our culture where, okay, if I'm receiving more rest, there's some shame around that. We are always like congratulating everyone or putting them on a pedestal if they're working 16 hours a day, or they're making a certain amount of money, or they're producing something that we've associated a value to, where we undervalue the rest, we undervalue the self-care, we undervalue the stillness. And so we can look at it twofold, from the Western perspective as well as from the Tantra yoga tradition perspective. Either way, the divine feminine has been misunderstood and undervalued in both. Well, mostly in the Western, but it's really the divine feminine in the Tantra tradition is really seen as um, all that is and all that will support you in creating what you desire most in your life. But we can't do it without the conscious awareness of the divine masculine.